Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina, and today's pick a card is messages from our future self. So we'll see what our higher selves want us to know about sometime in the near future, whether it's something that they want us to prepare for, something for us to look forward to, whatever it is, we'll see what comes out. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. You ready? All right. Pile 1, we have Hematite with October. Pile 2, Malachite with February. Pile 3, Granite with April. And pile 4, Diamond with August. So whenever you feel most drawn to whatever pile, we'll get some messages for you. Okay, pile 1, if you chose the Hematite with October, this isn't coming until next year. Okay, so a little bit of ways, but we'll see what's happening by next October. Or at least what they want you to know for that time period. All right, let's get some cards here. We have Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Star, the Sun. Wow, 10 of Cups. Did you hit the jackpot? Like, what's going on here? Pile 1. Wow, a very lucky time for you, a time of great happiness, a time of, joy and bliss. Allergies, sorry. My goodness, this is like, if you have to wait a year for this, okay, I'm willing to wait, because my goodness, this is fantastic. Fantastic. Something really great about to happen for you. What have you been hoping for? What have you been working towards? Because it looks like whatever it is, like you're going to be the hero of your story here, where you're going to be your own knight in shining armor. You're going to overcome any obstacles in your path, and boy, is your luck changing. Like, I really feel like things are improving for you. Like, I kind of feel like this is like the great turnaround. This is definitely a high, an upswing. So, but for some reason, what I'm feeling is that this might have been a struggle to get to. So, I feel like this has, you paid a price for this. Like, you know, there were some heavy dues, right? Because I just kind of feel like this is your reward. This is something that's meant for you because you've put in the work, because you've overcome your obstacles, because you did what you were supposed to do. So I don't know, but I do feel like this happiness has come at a price. So I definitely feel like it was all worth it. So if you have been in a slump recently, if you've been in a downward, the momentum, things are going to change for you. Okay, so by next year, things are going to start changing sooner than October, but by October, you're at your peak. You climb the mountain. You're up on the mountain and you're seeing all the beautiful views. It's an exciting time. I'm so happy for you. Like, I feel like I want to weep with happiness. Are you getting married? Like, did you find the love of your life, or were you able to get pregnant, or there's just so much joy here, and I don't know what it is exactly. They're not giving me, because it's a collective, it could be different for a bunch of people, but it's an overwhelming happiness here. And it came, like I said, like you paid your dues to get it. So it makes it all the more special, because it's like you worked for this, like you earned this. It wasn't handed to you. Like, this is yours. Like, nobody can take this from you. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. And I'm proud of you. Right? I'm proud of you. Okay. Let's get some cards. We've got the hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yeah, I think at this stage you're able to take that mental vacation. You're probably financially able to take a real vacation, but at least we know mentally, like, the challenge is over. Like, you made it, you know. And then you have hills, obstacles to overcome. Yeah, that's what you did. You overcome your obstacles. Like I said, I felt like that this didn't come easy. I felt like this was work, right? But you did it. You stuck with it. You kept going. You didn't give up, and now you're able to have your reward, whatever that looks like for you. It's amazing. Oh, my son. Do you hear that noise in the background? He's got no consideration. I don't think he does it on purpose. I just don't think that he thinks. He knows I'm in the room. The door is shut. He knows that means I'm videoing. And then he's playing his stupid videos or whatever he's watching while he's in the shower. I'm far enough away, but I can still hear it. It's still distracting. My son's a good kid. Well, he's not a kid. He's an adult, but he's a good person. He really is. I just think that sometimes he just doesn't think. Like all men, right? They just don't think. Sisters of the season. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to offend you. Don't mean to offend you. I love you. Sisters of the season, cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. All right, so this is basically saying that whatever you went through, like, you had to go through it. Like, things had to happen in a certain divine order or divine timing, because that's the way the universe works, really. There's no really other explanation for it other than certain things have to fall into place first before you can have a certain situation. So, in other words, like, this happiness, this joy, whatever this is, might have been a long time coming, and you might have had to go through some stuff. You might have gone through some trauma or some turmoil or some, ups and downs, twists and turns. They all had to happen first. There's reasons for it. We might not ever know those reasons, or, when we finally get to where we want to be, we can look back and we can see why things happen the way that they do. Sometimes you get to know and sometimes you don't. Either way, it doesn't matter, because what matters is that everything is happening for a reason, and you've got this amazing outcome here. So that's really great. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. This is you. Oh, this is you harnessing that power, that fearlessness. This is you going for what you want. Determination, grit. This is that you, like, I'm determined to make my life amazing. I'm determined to be successful. I'm determined to have my happiness, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. It's you unleashing yourself, not holding yourself back, not caring what other people think, not deliberately hurting anybody, but not caring, like, if people think you're weird or people think, you're making a wrong decision. You're like, no, I'm going after my dreams. This is it. This is what I'm doing. I might have to put it all on the line, but that's what I'm going to do. This is you, just being you. And knowing yourself enough and knowing what you can accomplish to do what you got to do. And that's pretty awesome. That's so many of us, hold ourselves back out of fear or out of, afraid to be rejected or afraid to fail. And this is you saying, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I can have what I want. I'm going to get it. And like I said, the most successful people have failed more times than they have succeeded. But they've succeeded because they didn't give up. They kept going. They kept trying. They kept doing things a little bit differently, right? And that's kind of what I feel like from you. Like, you haven't given up. You're doing things a little bit differently here and there. You just keep going. So I think you're amazing. Psychic awareness and your divine soul. So this is basically saying you're fulfilling your purpose. You are on your soul's path. This is what you set out to do. You set out to be accomplished or successful or, happy. Whatever it is that your soul wanted, this is you realizing it. This is you finally saying, I did it. I did it. And being proud of yourself. That's amazing. I can't even tell you how proud I am of you, because this is something that I hope to get to someday, So many fears in my life, so many fears. I'm conquering them one at a time, but this is just, after you get here, I want to have a conversation. So next October, if you pick this pile, make a note, reach out to Christina and tell her how you got here. Tell her what you did, because then maybe I'll get there too. All right, dreams. Vivid dreaming, dream messages. Yeah, so this is just saying they're reaching out to you. Spirit is trying to communicate with you. They are giving you inspired action, inspired thoughts. So you pay attention to your dreams. If you can, keep a notebook by your bed, a dream journal. If you wake up in the middle of the night from a dream, jot it down real quick. You don't have to write a full novel because you want to get back to sleep. But jot down a few things that might trigger your memory, because a lot of times we don't remember our dreams. So, jot it down so that you do remember, and then you might get a certain message from it or a certain inspired idea. We have new beginnings. Begin your new life. There you go. This is just the beginning, they're saying. This is the beginning of something new, something special, something incredible. Your life is not going to look the same as it has in the past. You're going to look back and you're going to be like, I know that was only last year, but it feels like a lifetime ago. It's going to be pretty amazing. Should probably get these up for you guys to see better. Can I push these back? There we go. That might be better. And then we have sexuality. Existing relationships could find a new passion and heighten sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of a temptation that could lead you to trouble. A child will also bring you great joy. So, this could be a marriage, it could be the birth of a baby, it could be so many different things. And I think I've already mentioned those, and that's crazy that came out of here. I'm going to disregard this being single that could lead you to trouble, because that's not what this is all about at all. So we're going to leave that behind. I think that if you are single, you could find the love of your life. You could find the love of your life here with these cards. It's amazing. So let me pull you some charms. All right, we have the panda bear. So the panda bear for me is a balance charm. It's about having equal black and white, right? Being equal yin and yang. So just live your life in balance. All right, whenever something bad happens, treat yourself. Do something nice for yourself, right? To balance that out. If something good happens to you, balance the scale by giving, paying it forward. Do something nice for somebody else. All right? Even if it's just lending an ear, let somebody vent to you, right? But always balance the scale. Live your life in balance, okay? There's going to be a lot of happiness. We see that. We know that's coming. And then you could be taking a vacation, like this card says, with the flip-flop, maybe someplace warm. Here's you with the mask, being your true, authentic self, doing what's right for you and not really worried about what other people think. You're showing yourself. You're showing who you are. You're showing that strong warrior that I feel that you are here. Now we do have Hello Kitty. Now for me, Hello Kitty is a childhood charm. So for some of you, a child could be coming into the picture, right? Or maybe this is whatever's happening here is something that you've always dreamed about since you were a kid. Maybe you've always wanted to have this beautiful wedding, or maybe you've always wanted to become a mom, or maybe you always wanted to be a doctor, whatever it is. Like whatever your goals were, I think that Hello Kitty's reminding you to, like, when you get there, or even on your journey, just remember you're accomplishing your dreams. You're getting there. You know, especially while you're on your journey, because sometimes our journeys are hard, and sometimes we fall, right? So pick yourself back up and just say, look how far I've come, right? Remember, you're doing amazing. We have the flag, so maybe some independence is coming your way, some freedom. Could be some financial freedom. That would be great, right? And then we have the mermaid. And for me, the mermaid is magical, right? Mermaids aren't of this earth. You know, do I believe that they can come in through portals sometimes? Some, maybe. I think that's a possibility. I don't know for sure. But I know that they don't belong on this earth, right? They're not creatures of earth normally. So if you see a mermaid, or even have like a thought of a mermaid, a dream of a mermaid, that's magical. That's kind of cool, right? They're magical creatures. So, you know, I just think that this, whatever's happening in your life is like you making the magic happen. You creating a beautiful story for yourself. A very successful and happy story. All right, pile one. What a fantastic read. So excited for you. That's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. I really do. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the Malachite with the February card, then this is your pile. This is your reading, and we're going to see what you need to know. That's going to happen around next February, or maybe between now and February. Okay, it's not too far off. All right, so let's get some cards for you. The Empress, the World, the Nine of Wands, the Hangman, and the Chariot. Well, this is kind of exciting because I feel like something that you haven't given up on, or something that you've worked really hard for, or something that you've tried something different. You know, like Nine of Wands to me is somebody who has like a goal in mind, and they might have had like many failures, right? Or things didn't work out, but they never gave up on that goal. They just kept switching it up, trying something different. They just persevered, right? They just pushed forward. So that's what I kind of feel like is happening for you in February. Like whatever it is that you didn't give up on, that you've thought about giving up on, but you didn't, you stuck with it, that's happening. And I kind of feel like you're attracting this goal, whatever it is. Like it's coming to fruition. Like you're going to have this, like you're going to reach a goal. The problem is, and that's not really a problem, but what I'm saying is there's a major decision about actually achieving this. So I kind of feel like you are weighing your options, maybe doing some research, but you're kind of in the hangman mode where you're kind of stuck, but you're trying to see things from different perspectives to make the best choice for you. So I don't know if it's like, you know, there's a goal that you had in mind and you kind of only thought that it would be one way, but when you actually achieve this goal, like there's two options. And now you're like, now what do I do? Like this is a really great thing, but now what I do? I don't want to make a mistake. I have two options. Which path do I choose? Something along those lines. And I hope that makes sense to you. I'm trying to think of an example. Like, I guess this is the only example that's coming to me right now, is like, say you were applying for colleges, right? And, you know, you really only expected to get accepted maybe to one, right? One, maybe two, but like you really didn't have high hopes, right? But it's something you wanted. Like you want to go to college for something. You want to go to university for a particular career. And, but this was you kind of feel like it was like a long shot or something like that. But you didn't give up on it. You had your hopes, you had your dreams, and you applied and you did what you needed to do. And now, all of a sudden, not only did you get accepted to one school, but you got accepted to maybe 3 or 4 schools. So now you're like, now what do I do? Like, I was only hoping to get into one. Now I got 4 options. Which one's the best one for me? So it's like a really good thing, but yet there's a decision. You know, you're weighing your options. You're seeing things from different perspectives. Well, this one, you know, costs more money, but I'll save in the long run because I could live at home and go to school there. Or this one's further away, but it's got a much better program, right? I'll learn more from that program. So, like, there's something here where you're just, you know, weighing your options. But it's a really good thing. So I feel like that's something that's happening in February. Something where you're getting what you want, but there's a decision. And it's because you are who you are and you've attracted this, right? You've been courageous and brave and strong and, you know, just a very kind person. So good things are happening for you. Now I feel like whatever you choose, it'll be a success for you. But it is going to start like a new chapter in your life. It will be something new. It will, like, you will be in a new phase in your life. Like your old phase is done. So it's like a new adventure for you. And it's going to catapult you into your future, but it's going to definitely look different than your past. So there you have it. I mean, it could be becoming a mom. You've always wanted it. Now that it's here, what are you going to do with your life? Are you going to quit your job? Are you going to be a stay-at-home mom? Like, there's a decision based on it, right? But whatever's happening is going to change your life. But it's in a good way, in a really good way. So be happy. I think something fantastic's about to come to fruition for you in February. Okay, temporary problems. Again, The issues are temporary. We're going to work through them. You've done it. You've done it. You've worked through your issues. And a sincere wish will be granted. There you go. You're getting what you worked for. You overcame the problems, and you're being successful now. Fantastic. The Dragon's Duel, inner conflict, conscious choice. Yes, this is it. This is that conflict I was feeling. I don't know why I was feeling it, but that from this hangman, that's what I was getting from it, like that I need to really look at this from all angles. I really need to make the best choice. And there you go. Now you have the dueling dragons. Which dragon are you going to feed? Which one? Which path are you going to choose? Right? It's up to you, and I don't think you can make a wrong decision. I really don't. Oracle, wait for important information. Well, there you go. So maybe there's stuff you need to learn more about, right? Before you make your decision. So don't be hasty, right? Don't be hasty. Don't be impulsive. Let's make a very educated decision. Wait for the information you need, or, go searching for it. But I kind of feel with that card that Spirit's going to help you too. They're going to give you some hints and clues on where would be best for you. New life, Divine Mother. Well, that scenario that I gave about becoming a new mother could be actually true. Here we go. You might be getting pregnant, and maybe you always wanted to be a mom, but maybe the timing isn't the greatest. It's not what you planned for, and what do? You've always wanted to love a child, but it might not be the right time. All I'm going to say, if that's your scenario, you got to do what's right for you. Listen to your heart. All right? If any decision you make is going to be a hard one, but you can do it. You will be successful no matter what you choose, okay? You do what's best for you. Then we have transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, and present. Don't lie to yourself. Don't deceive yourself. Don't put your head in the sand. Your problems aren't going to go away. Make sure that you are honest with yourself and you're transparent with those who may be involved in some way, right? Those people in your life that whatever you need to be transparent about is, affects. So just, again, open and honest. Best policy always. Sometimes we have to lie, but for the most part, honesty and clarity is really the way to go, if you can. But you definitely have a new beginning here, a new life, a new journey, a new chapter. And it's exciting. Enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. Well, again, wait for information, right? Ask your angels and guides for help. Ask them for information. Ask them to help you decide. Ask them to help you acquire the knowledge you need to make an educated decision, right? Seek enlightenment. And once you get it, pay attention to it, because I tend to ignore it sometimes. All right, your fortune cookie is tough and trying times. All right, well, that makes sense. It's temporary, though. Tough times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. And avoid negative people at all costs. Well, we always need to avoid negative people, but I don't feel like it's like tough and trying times as far as like, you're going to go bankrupt, or, you're losing, everybody in your life. No, I don't feel like it's anything that tragic. But I do feel like, this is an important decision. This is going to change your life. So what are you going to do? How are you going to handle it? right? And whatever problems this situation brings, I feel like you can overcome them, but it'll take a little bit of finesse, right? All right, let's get you some charms. But either way, I do think you have a beautiful blessing coming in February. Something really nice that's going to happen for you. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of reasons to smile. And look, you're going to have clarity with the glasses. You're going to be able to see, right? So that's good. And things are happening for a reason. It's because you're in alignment. This is meant for you. If it's challenging, it's a challenge that you chose. It's a challenge, a lesson that you chose to learn. So you are on your path and you are in alignment. Everything's happening to you for a reason, right? Or for you. Whatever's going on is happening. It's meant to happen. You're meant to be right where you are. And if there is issues, don't worry. You're going to be able to fix them or overcome them, right? You have the wrench. You have luck on your side with the clover. And then you have the zebra. And the zebra always comes in when you're getting ready for change. It helps make that transition a little bit smoother for you, a little bit easier, right? It softens the change. So, yeah, get ready. You have a new life here. You're going to begin. Brand new life. All right, pile 2, that is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3. If you chose Granite with April, then this one is your reading. Let's get some cards here for you. We have King of Wands, Devil Energy, Judgment, 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. All right, what's this about? All right, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling some frustration here. I'm not exactly sure why, but I'm feeling like come April, come the spring, you've reached a point where you're like, something's got to give. Something's got to change. I can't do this anymore. It's not rock bottom, like you're not hitting rock bottom, anything like that, but you're at a point where you just can't go on the way that you have been going on. Like you got to do something different. You are so restless and so in need of a change that you're at the point where it's got to happen. So I feel like up until this point, you've been holding yourself back. You've been afraid to make change. You get comfortable in your ways and you don't want to make a change. But I think come April, like you're really feeling that King of Wands energy. And that King of Wands, you know, he goes after his dreams, the King of Wands. King of Wands leads with passion. The King of Wands is unafraid, right? They don't care. They take risks, the King of Wands. So it's like you're getting to a point where you're not normally a risk taker, but you want to take a risk because you just kind of feel like, I just want a do-over. Like my life isn't what I thought it would be, and I kind of want a do-over. And I think you're going to meet somebody or make some connections, right? That's going to help you with this starting over. Now, starting over could require you to lose in some way. 5 of Pentacles, right? Feeling left out in the cold, loss of income. I'm going to be honest with you. What I'm kind of feeling from this is like a job change. Like you're at a boiling point at your job where like maybe you've hit a glass ceiling and there's nowhere to go. And you're like, I'm never going to make the money I want to make because there's nowhere to climb. Like I'm topped out. So, you know, finding a new job might cause you to have an income loss temporarily. You know, it might be a couple steps back from where you are, but at least you'll be able to continue to climb. You won't reach that top rung. So it kind of feels like a situation like that where you are going to make some kind of a change, but it might cost you a little bit. I feel like that's a temporary thing. I don't think that you should be too concerned over it. I think you can overcome that problem. I think stepping into your King of Wands energy, finding your passion, finding your motivation for something is going to propel you in life. So I don't think that you should worry too much about that Five of Pentacles energy. You won't, like, you can change that. All right, you can make life better for yourself. And I think with the Three of Wands, like, you've either been waiting for the right time and you're realizing there is no right time, or that right time is never coming. You've got to do something anyway. Or you're meeting somebody, like making an alliance somehow. That could help you on your journey. But I definitely feel like this is some kind of a second chance to do things differently, to do things better. And I feel like this Devil energy is holding you back still, like you're still afraid, but you're gonna break free from those chains. You're gonna conquer it. Because I think you're at a point where you just have to. Like, you can no longer do what you're doing. So, all right. You'll figure it out. And I'm sure you have somebody in your life that'll help you figure it out, whether it be like a parent or a significant other, or even like a sibling or a cousin or something, a friend that will, support you. I kind of feel like you won't be alone in this. I kind of feel like you'll have some kind of support, even though you might feel like alone in it. Like, it might feel like it's all on you. Because I feel like it kind of is all on you, but you do have people who will help, lend a helping hand. All right, so let's get some more cards. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Exactly. That's where you're at. Discord among family and friends. Oh, okay. So maybe this is going to upset somebody. Now, your family could be your work family. Your decision could upset your work family, right? Or your friends. But somebody's not going to like your decision. But they're not you. They're not feeling what you're feeling. They're not feeling your frustration. Or maybe they are. Maybe they're saying it, but they're not really agreeing with how you feel. Regardless, you're going to be okay, and you got to do what's right for you. Nobody wants to live feeling like this. So you got to do something to get out of that, to change that energy. So I support you. Discipline, armor, boundaries. Okay. So this is basically saying that you have to be disciplined in this. Like, if you're going to make this kind of a change, then you have to stick to it. You have to really give it your all. Really become the King of Wands and lead with passion. Have that motivation. And, like, set your boundaries for yourself. Like, say it's like you're going to quit your job. Well, I'm gonna apply to 5 new jobs every single day. That's your boundary, and you're going to stick to it, right? You're going to stick to it. You're not going to, you're going to be disciplined about it. You're not going to like, I can do it tomorrow. I'll apply to 10 tomorrow. No. It doesn't work like that. You need to have a plan, and you need to stick to it. So this is just kind of like a warning, like, if you're going to do it, make sure you do it right. Okay? Take note of intuitive messages. Well, yeah, we want to pay attention to our spirit guides, our angels, because they give us important information. They help us. They give us important clues and inspired action. So pay attention, because your angels are talking to you. Competition. All right. Know what that tells me? It's not going to be an easy win. It's not going to be an easy win, but it doesn't mean that you can't win. All right? So stay focused. Stay disciplined. And if there's competition, act like they don't matter. They don't count. All right? In your own head. Don't treat people like they don't matter and they don't count. But in your own head, feel that way. Like, it doesn't matter how many people I'm in competition with, because all that matters is that this job is mine. This is what I want. This career, or this, part in the play, or this acting role, or whatever. Like, it's mine. It belongs to me. All right? Visions, psychic images, clairvoyance. So you are definitely getting messages from Spirit. They are definitely communicating with you. And that might be why you feel so strongly, like all of a sudden, where you have to move, because your angels are probably pushing you. Got to make this change. You got to do it. You're stuck. We don't like you being stuck. We want to help you along. And you're feeling that frustration and that feeling tied down. So you're getting ready to make a move because they're pushing you. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to lyrics and music. Pay attention to all the ways that Spirit communicates with somebody who is not psychically developed yet. Right? Because they will let you know in some way. You will see repeating numbers. You will see feathers and pennies from heaven saying, we're with you, we got you, we're helping you, right? And they'll give you inspired thought. Pay attention to that. Knowledge. Seek knowledge. Well, it's always important to seek knowledge, right? Knowledge is the key to success, right? When you are knowledgeable about things, it helps you along. So this is saying, educate yourself. Whatever your situation is, educate yourself, okay? And finally, we have care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. So again, seek knowledge. Don't be impulsive. Kind of figure things out. Right? Get your information. Get your ducks lined in a row first. Right? I know you're feeling frustrated. But be careful on, I would not burn a bridge at this time with that card. Like, don't say, don't give your, say an F you to your boss. Don't do that. Don't burn that bridge. If you're going to do it, just do it properly. Give your 2 weeks notice. You know what I mean? Do it right. Be careful. Don't burn your bridge. They don't want you to for some reason. All right, your charms. Let's see. Yeah, we got a change coming. Well, we know that. We have a big heart here. So I don't know if you're going to find love. But that's kind of exciting. I like that there's a heart, big heart there. All things in balance again. So again, be careful. Care is required. You want to be you just want to do things right? You want to be a good person. But abundance is here, so abundance will be coming in for you. What else do we have? We have the bumblebee. We have 2 bumblebees. So bumblebees are little warriors, right? They work their entire lives for the good of the queen and the colony and the hive. So make sure that you are taking into consideration, the people around you, your family maybe. A lot of times we got to do what's right for us, but it's important to keep in mind what's important for the hive, right? We don't want to see the hive fail. And then you got the bicycle. So I feel like once you decide to do what you're doing, like things are going to move a little more quickly than you think. Things are going to go at a pretty decent pace. And lastly, you got party. So I do feel like you will have a reason to celebrate. I do feel like something good is going to come from this situation. So I'm happy for you. Alright, pile 3, that is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 4, if you chose the diamond with August, and then this is your reading. Let's see what's going on. I have a feeling a lot of people chose this pile. I probably would have chose this pile myself, but anyway, let's see if it's good. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy, Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Okay. Let's see. Well, I think after some time searching, after letting go of the past, you're going to have a new beginning, a new passionate beginning that's going to lead to some kind of commitment. Something is definitely working out for you, pile 4. Yeah, I think that you've been searching for answers for a while now. I think you've been trying to figure things out. Maybe there's something in life that you've been unhappy with, whether it be a relationship or maybe your job. But I feel like you're finally getting clear. Like you've taken enough time to realize what you need to do, and you gotta let go. You gotta let go of what's no longer serving you, what's no longer working for you. You know, if you have any anger or bitterness that you're holding on to, we're gonna let that go. If you're holding on to a person that you know they're not right for you, they're not right to be in your life anymore, you're gonna let it go. But I feel like once you do, you have this brand new beginning that's exciting. You have a new adventure waiting for you, and it will be successful. It will be, and it will lead to commitment. So, you know, it could be any situation, but it does kind of feel like love here, where you might be in a situation that's not working anymore. If you let it go, you'll find new love, new passion. So, or maybe you're single, but yet you can't let go of your ex. You know, your ex is still who you want, and you want to get back, but you know it's not going to happen. If you finally release them, somebody new will come in. You'll find somebody new, and you will get a commitment from it. So it does kind of feel like a scenario like that, but it doesn't have to be love. But we'll see. Plenty of material things. So financially, you're doing fine. An emotionally secure and loving family is important to you. Okay. So maybe that's why you're holding on too long, because you want a secure family, right? Or maybe you're afraid of losing money because money is really good right now, and if you let somebody go, they might take half your money. All those are valid points and valid, fears. And I understand that a loving, secure family is important. It's important to a lot of us. But that doesn't mean you have to have it in the way that you've had it and not been satisfied. You could have it in a different way. So anyway, I just kind of feel like you're ready to make a change. You're ready to find something new and exciting. the Phoenix, resurrection, surrender to change. So there you go. Something needs to change, pile 4. Surrender to it. Let God take the wheel, right? Give it up to the divine, and the divine will take care of you. So, Phoenix energy is rising from the ashes, being stronger, more powerful. After you rise, after the fall, right? So you're coming back with a vengeance. You're coming back bigger and stronger and more capable and more powerful than you've ever been. That's a good thing. Summer, bask in joy and light. That just tells me that you're leading yourself to happiness. You're going to be happy again. I mean, here, it's like you've been searching for answers. Now you're going to have your answers, and it's going to make you happy. You have to decide. Decisions. You have to make this choice. Nobody can make it for you. Is your current situation a situation you want to be in? Are you feeling tied down or frustrated? Held back? Do you know that there's more to life? Do you feel like you have this urge that you want more? And things are okay, but I want more. It's okay to feel that way. It's actually good to feel that way. We're always learning and growing. There's always more to want. More money, more love, more knowledge, more happiness. It's always okay to want more. We should be grateful for what we have. We should count our blessings. But it's always okay to want more. I am who I am, and that is enough. I want to be more, but who I am is enough. I'm grateful. What I have is enough. I want more, but I'm grateful for what I have. Divine sensuality, making love, erotica. Here's your new passion, right? I think you're going to fall for somebody. I think you're falling for somebody new, and it's going to be exciting and passionate and amazing and all the things that you haven't felt in a really long time. It's going to be that again for you. But you're concerned about it. I understand. You got to do what's right for you. Leadership, set your goals. What do you want, pile 4? What do you want? What's going to make you happy? Whatever makes you happy is what you need to go for. I know you're concerned. I can tell that you're a good person and you have a heart and that, you want to do the right thing. Sometimes you just got to put yourself first. Difficult times. Be on your guard against chaos and unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. Okay, so I think you're going through a difficult time. You're searching for answers. I think it's an inner turmoil right there. I think it's a struggle for you. So I think the difficult times is basically that turmoil, that inner struggle. I think everything else is okay on the outside. I think financially you're fine with that bowl here. And I definitely feel like you're capable of finding love, new passion, somebody to be excited about, somebody to want, somebody to desire. So I think the difficult times is just the turmoil that you feel. Again, it's not selfish to put yourself first. I know as humans, sometimes it feels that way. Now, I'm not saying go out and, deliberately cause harm, intentionally cause harm, but if what you want, if your wants and desires, if that's going to cause somebody else to be hurt, that's sad, that's a shame, but it's really not your problem. It's that person's problem to deal with it. It's their journey, not yours. And I know that sounds kind of rude, but it's the truth. If you're frustrated in your situation, you got to look at why and what you can do to fix it. And if it hurts somebody else in the process, you can feel, bad about it. It's okay to have compassion. So it's okay to be nice and generous with that, but it's really the other person's journey to figure out where do they go from there? How do they deal with it? It's a lesson that they need to learn. So, I know. And believe me, I've seen both sides of this. I had a husband who cheated. I had a husband who was an alcoholic and who got abusive. So I understand both sides. We all have our own journeys. And I think your journey is about to get really, really exciting. And it's going to lead to some kind of commitment. I can't feel bad about that. I'm happy for you because of that. Especially if you meet a Virgo, because, I think Virgos are amazing. I just do. You're going in the right direction. You are. Sometimes it might not feel like it, but you are. And you do have luck on your side. You also have your angels here loving you and supporting you. Right? It's okay for you to shine. It's okay for you to be happy and to be the star of your story. Right? Just be compassionate and, empathetic. But you gotta do what's right for you, because not only are you learning something from this, but somebody else involved is also being taught a lesson. Dolphin, family, fun. Have fun. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Yeah, we come here to learn lessons, but we also come here to have fun and to be happy. That's our true purpose, is to find happiness and to stay happy. Something might take some work. You got the wheelbarrow here, if I could pick it up. Things might take a little bit of work, but you'll be okay. You're okay. You're actually receiving a gift. It is a gift. Very exciting gift. And finally, you got the flag, which symbolizes freedom and independence. Maybe that's what you need right now. I don't know, Pile 4. You got to do what's right for you. But always do it with grace. Okay? I know it's hard. But anyway, that's what I have for you, Pile 4. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time. Love and light.